Hello there YouTube, it's Fartoo9000 and I'm back from my very long hiatus to give you a review for Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc for the PlayStation 2. To start things off, I have to apologize to Uncharted, because in my original review for Rayman 2, he asked if I was going to review Rayman 3 and I said I wasn't. Well, that's true, I wasn't going to, at first. But then I found a few weeks ago that this was going to be released on Xbox Live Arcade and PlayStation Network to promote the success of Rayman Origins. Or the critical success anyways, definitely not the commercial success. So I thought I'd make this review for those who are thinking about buying this game but weren't sure. The story of Hoodlum Havoc is that a new kind of lum has appeared out of nowhere, black lums or hoodlums, which have the ability to transform into Mexican banditos resembling Oogie Boogie from Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't get it either. And it just so happens that the leader of the Hoodlums, Andre, has accidentally been swallowed by Globox, and now Rayman has to find a way to get Andre out of Globox and to stop the Hoodlums from taking over the world. Hoodlum Havoc plays basically the same as Rayman 2, a 3D platformer, but with a few new additions. The X button jumps so you can slowly descend by holding X while in the air. The square button fires flying fists at your enemies. Holding triangle allows you to look around in a first-person view, and R1 strafes while moving. One new addition to the game are color-coded cans, which will give you different power-ups, such as launching small rockets, being able to swing from place to place, stronger attacks, and more. Another addition is the scoring system. You can collect gems and get points from killing enemies, and the more points you get, you'll unlock more mini-games when you complete a level. Now for the difficult part of the review. Talking about this game's problems without mentioning a much better game. For starters, in any gameplay that isn't platforming in this, the controls are often stiff and irritating to move about, like when controlling the walker in the forest or the 70s-esque grinding levels. Another thing that bugs me is that the combat was particularly annoying, as you constantly had to strafe around and hit the enemy. And the music is very forgettable and actually a bit bland in my opinion. And while I'm not going to spoil anything about the final boss, I'll just say that it drags on for a bit too long. But probably what hurts Rayman 3 the most for me is its atmosphere. The game just tries to be a bit more self-aware and funny and not as pleasant as the other game, probably to try to be funnier and sort of stand out more, but it ends up backfiring quite a bit. A lot of the jokes made in the game just come off as annoying and irritating, and in some cases can even ruin certain characters. A prime example of this are the Canarians, who are actually scary-looking demons who constantly chase you whenever they see you, and you can't even injure them. It's like the spider from the Tomb of the Ancients. Seriously, that's an awesome idea for an enemy. Something you can't kill that constantly hunts you. Seriously, that would be frigging awesome. If the dialogue didn't just simply rape the concept to death. Despite this, Hoodlum Havoc is still a good game. The platforming is as good as it was in Rayman 2, and the controls still work very well. I also like how the power-ups allow for more variety in the platforming, since there's much more room for different kinds of obstacles. The visual design of the levels has a lot of variety and has a unique look to it, which allows for some very nice looking levels. The best example of this is the Sum Up Beyond the Clouds level, or Snowy Mountain level if you forget the name. And I will tell you just flat out, this is my favorite level in the entire damn game. There's just this atmosphere to it that actually makes it feel like Rayman 2. The music is actually memorable, there aren't any jokes made at all, and the lighting and design of the snow is just beautiful to look at. Rayman 3 Hoodlum Havoc is a good game with inventive power-ups, fun platforming, a unique visual design, and a brilliant snow level. But is left down by stiff controls in certain parts, forgettable music, annoying combat, and an irritating atmosphere that tries way too hard to be funny. So in the end, Rayman 3 gets a Jak and Daxter, meaning it's a pretty good game. And in case you're wondering, no, I do not have Rayman Origins. I really want to get it, and I might review it in the future unless the rest of the internet has already done so, which is very likely. But in any case, I'll see you from my next video.